Hello! Just wanted to share with everybody what I was able to pick up at my local food pantry today. Got a few little fill-in things. They don't do any cold items. It's all pantry, hence the food pantry, haha. So just thought share with other people that might be interested like I am. Let's see, let's start over here. So they had a bunch of these oyster crackers, which are great because my son loves to eat saltines. So you can just grab a little bag of these when he's feeling munchy. Looks like, I don't know, probably about like 20 or so in there. And then we've got Torani, what is it? Pumpkin pie liquid. You know, maybe I should explain how it works at this one. So at this location, I get to go through. It's like a store, and they have the shelves, and on each shelf, it's numbered take 1, take 3, take 5. So of what they have available on those shelves, I try to select things that will help fill in or special treats that maybe we wouldn't have access to, or that I need to reserve the funds for other bills and things and not spend the money on. So not a huge pumpkin pie spice fan, but I figured it's the season and maybe that's something I can offer to my family or something if they came over. Got the grapefruit juice. They had the orange juice, but I already had one, so I thought that would be a nice change, maybe if we want to do something for smoothies or whatever. Crispy rice, because I have marshmallows. Thought I could make some Rice Krispie treats. The Triscuit Thin Crisps. This one's a little bit smushed, but honestly, I don't care. It sounds nice and solid in there, and I can eat that like crazy. Raisins. Raisin bread. I can also use these as a starter for making homemade yeast, which is awesome. Been doing that. Got some organic white corn tortilla chips because my kiddo can't live without his tortilla chips. Potato flakes come in super handy. Love those. And I think that's a government bag. A lot of this stuff looked like it was donated by stores that had labels and things on it, but this is definitely the government, like USDA type of stuff. Then Gatorade, we don't usually drink this, but I like to have it on hand, especially with the fall and winter seasons. You know, come the sniffles and that, so it's nice to have some electrolytes going on in the pantry. Ramen. We don't really eat a lot of ramen, but you know what? If they're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it away in my pantry. These last a really long time, and I can turn it into soup real quick, and it's definitely better than nothing. So awesome. Ramen. And then they had these little mini cereals, got to choose, which also we don't usually do. My son's not really big on cereal, but he'll grab one of these as a little snickety snack and eat those. So I just got a variety of some that maybe he hadn't had in a long time or at all. Oh yeah, can't ignore that. This 3-pack. These Kinder are super popular with my kiddo. So I usually sit those up above the refrigerator and give those to him when I just think he's being awesome and he needs a little treat. Same thing, Knoppers. I have not had the Knoppers. These look like a Canadian, like stuff I see in people doing on YouTube with like their little try snacks from this country or that country. This looks like something that would be in one of those. And I mean, come on. Wafers, hazelnuts, chocolate. Yeah, I don't think we can go wrong with that. And then I saw these cherry coconut almond. That is something that I would usually put on my yogurt with some granola. And so I thought those were great snacks. So that's my mommy treat. The kiddo had asked if I could pick up some Oreo Thins. They didn't have those, but oh my goodness, brownie crisps, cookie thins. I don't know, those might be better than Oreos, and I figured he could use those, scrape off some of the filling from these regular Oreos, and make his own little Oreo Thins. But that's a lot of nice little cookie snacks to have, which again, we don't usually have. I usually make sweets for the house, but you know, put those on reserve when you want a little junk snack. We all get in those little moods, I think. Let's see here. So let's see some canned items. The choice I think was between the chickpeas and I want to say black beans. And I'm fixed for black beans. So I went with the chickpeas, especially because we get on big hummus kicks. So these will make some great hummus, or maybe I'll make some hummus and falafels. Super yummy, but yeah, those are great. Who's going to turn down some diced tomatoes? Fantastic. My kiddo will not eat mac and cheese. Bummer, but I love it. So I got the shells and white cheddar for me. Maybe I'll have him try this one. Maybe he'd prefer that over regular mac and cheese. And then, of course, oh, so thankful. Some mama doesn't want to smell stuff for my pits. Pads. They give you one roll of toilet paper, but it's like a really big one. So I always take it and add it to my stockpile. Oops. And then I throw the deodorant down. And yeah. And then they had some shampoo and conditioner, which we don't use. More about that later. But they did have this body wash. My kiddo likes to use body wash. So I got that. Be nice to put under the sink. Bar soap. All of them were scented. We don't really do a lot of scented because we have skin sensitivities. So I thought, oh, clean the world. These are usually really good. And it just smells like basic soap. So if anything, that'll make the bathroom smell nice if we just set it out. Paper towels. That'll go in our little camping stash because we use reusable cloths for the most part because I don't like to waste the money and the resources on paper products, but good to have as a backup. Then they had, let's see. Oh, we'll go over here. They had this. Oh my gosh. And I've seen this in so many videos lately and my mouth is just watering. I love Indian food and I am not very good at making it. So when I saw this, I said, oh, that's going to be my special little mommy lunch one day or maybe two. Well, who am I kidding? I'll eat that whole thing. One serving. The Cafe du Monde. If you have not had chicory and coffee, if you like a strong flavored coffee, this is awesome. It doesn't taste exactly like coffee, of course, with the chicory, but it's so rich and earthy. I love this. When I want coffee with creamer and some sugar in it, this is my favorite. So I was really excited to be able to get that and very fortunate. I got to choose two and they had the coffee and the Tirani, and I was like, that looks like a good fall pairing to me. So I'll be having chicory and pumpkin pie flavoring. Some spaghetti, because who doesn't like spaghetti? They had a couple of canned meats. Chicken breast. I am going to do a recipe that I saw on another lady who does some really great food pantry, food bank hauls. And she did a whole video of recipes with the canned chicken. And I love chicken salad, but I just find with the canned chicken that it's a little bit like stringy, a little rubbery, and it's not really a texture that I like in my chicken salad. But she made chicken patties. And so I'm going to try out her chicken patty recipe. And you know, I can't remember her name, but I just started watching her channel and subscribed, of course, and I'll put that link down in the bottom there for that. And then I've seen other YouTubers with this, the pork with juices. I have no idea what this is. I have never gotten it before, but I figure I will be able to do something with this. You know, I got to be able to do something. It's pork with juices. I mean, pot stickers, maybe blend it into some meatballs, maybe a soup or some tamales. I don't know. We're going to find out. And then a bag, after I got this chicken, then they had this chicken. And I was like, oh, hey, those are actually like slices. That's fantastic. I did get a big bag of like the grilled chicken slices, but these look like they're just plain, ready to serve. That might not be a bad addition to our our backup putting up stuff. Yeah, that. Then it's so funny, they had this huge number 10 can of Sauerkraut, which I had never had. I grew up with a lot of German food, but I was like, oh, sauerkraut. And then I looked up and they had this sauerkraut. I mean, come on. Oh my goodness. And this looks really good. It looks like a really good brand. It looks like something I would see at one of the specialty stores. So I'm excited to try that. They had, of course, canned fruit. So we already have peaches and all that kind of stuff. And I was looking to see if they had pineapple. They didn't. And I was like, you know what? Fruit cocktail. Because I always dig for those little cherries. But yeah, so we got 2 cans of the fruit cocktail. 1 can of apricot halves. Because if anything, I can throw these in my food dehydrator and put those in a jar and we'll chew on those. Then I got 2 cans of condensed tomato soup. And I think this is a food service brand, The Heart. But I've had it before and it's really good. So we are a big grilled cheese and tomato soup clan. Just a wee can. Just a little wee can of corn. That's probably a good serving for us. I usually mix it in with green beans or something. Speaking of which, there's some green beans with sea salt, Kirkland brand. Those are good. They had this soup. Oh yeah, let's see. World Market, $6. My goodness. World Market Italian style Tuscan. When I saw potatoes, beans, and cabbage, I was speaking 3 of my languages. So my kiddo is not a big soup fan, unless it's like tomato. So that will probably be mommy meals or lunch. And then I think, yeah, we got the Oreos. I think that covers everything. But yeah, that's, it's really nice to be able to go and pick out from what they have. I will not complain at all about going and picking up the boxes. I love what I get. And that'll be like the next video because I'm getting ready to go and stand in line and get one of those. But it is really nice to be able to go in and choose. Especially when, you're relying on other people to give you these things. We're always grateful, but it's kind of a little bonus. Makes me feel like, I get a little control over what's in the pantry and making those choices and creating some really good recipes and snacks and things. So, but they are very generous and so kind over there. I'm so thankful. And yeah, so that's my little haul there. I will get ready and go run over to get my boxes, and I'll share that haul with you guys as well. And until next time, you guys have a great day. Bye.